Mini episode 1586 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge Mini episode 1586. This is FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our preview of Your Honor episode 2.6. Here's our top 5 notes of interest heading into the second season's 6th episode. Number 5. Big Mo's operation is falling apart just as she's getting in deeper with the cartel. Little Mo's been turfed out and Eugene is going back to Houston right after she squeezed the cartel and escalated hostilities with Gina by purchasing the club. She said she doesn't lose, but she's going to start very soon. Number 4. The Baxter kids started to bond at their parents' expense. Interesting. Is it possible that it will lead nowhere? With this show, the question answers itself, but now it will be interesting to see if these two can break their generational dysfunction. Which leads us to perhaps the root of it, their grandfather. Number 3, so much for our earlier prediction that Carmine was going to be a careful schemer like Jimmy. We now see where his daughter gets her uncontrollable rage, even if he internalizes it more. He's clearly a very dangerous man. Number 2, halfway through the season, we've already seen the big tease pay off. When Charlie demanded that Michael level with him, and then the disgraced judge actually did, it was a jaw-dropping moment, as was the scene when we found out that Charlie cut a deal with the feds. It was almost enough to make you wonder how Michael still fit on the canvas until, number 1, the plot twist that Michael could potentially be implicated in his wife's murder. This development is particularly hilarious because it was a throwaway storyline in Season 1 with a separate creative team that did nothing with it, and now it's being revived by the new team. This now potentially pivots Michael into the storyline with the Desire Gang, given the previous implications about his wife. There was a lot of repetition with Michael's storyline previously this season, and now at least there's a fresh direction. How vital will it be to the final quarter of episodes in the show's history? We'll start to find out this week. Thank you for joining us for this mini episode of the FDH Lounge.